Heya, if you're having problems with learning Java, you've come to the right video. Welcome to my channel. In this series of videos, we'll be learning how to program control statements. Now there's a lot to cover when working with control statements, so I'll break this up into several different videos. We'll focus on input characters from the keyboard, learn the complete form of the if statement, use the switch statement, for loop, while loop, use the do while loop, break to exit a loop, break as a form of goto. We will learn how to apply continue and finish with the nest loops. So in this short video, we'll be learning the basis of how to input characters from the keyboard. So far, with sample program examples from the other playlist, we have learned how to display information to the user. This is because we have been using the console output, but not the console keyboard input. There is one type of console input that is relatively easy to use, and that's reading a character from a keyboard. Most of the examples in this series of videos will use what we discuss in this video. In order to read a character from the keyboard, we have to use system.in.read parentheses. System.in is the complement to system.out. It's the input object attached to the keyboard. Now the read parentheses method waits until the user presses a key and then returns the result. The character is returned as an integer, so it must be cast into a char to assign it into a char variable. So by default, the console input is line buffered. What does line buffered even mean? You're wondering. So here the term buffer refers to a small portion of memory that's used to hold the characters before they read your program. In this case, the buffer holds a complete line of text, and as a result, you must press enter before the character that you type will be sent to your program. So here's just a quick example that we're going to start off with. So if you type press a key followed by enter, can you see that CH has been assigned to char, system.read parentheses. So on this line, this just means read a character from the keyboard. And then system.out.println means you want it to print your key is. So here's the sample run of the code we've just written. Press a key followed by enter. So we press K. Your key is K. In the program, notice that main begins like this. Public static void main string args throw java io.io exception. This is because system.in.read is being used. The program must specify the throws java.io.io exception clause. This line is necessary to handle input errors. It is part of Java's exception handling mechanism. For now, don't worry about this. We'll discuss it later and focus on its precise meaning. The fact that system.in is line buffered is irritating. When you press enter, a carriage return line feed sequence is entered into the input stream. So what does this mean? This means that these characters are left pending in the input buffer until you read them. They don't really mean anything until you've read it. So for some applications, you may need to remove them by reading them before the next input operation. You'll see an example of this in the next video where we'll discuss the if statements. If you have any questions about anything we've covered in this video, please feel free to ask in the comment section below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you enjoy these tutorials and you would like to support them, there's several ways to do that. The easiest way is to simply like this video and give it a thumbs up because you're a badass, and also it will be a huge help to share this video with anyone who you feel might find it useful. And if you're feeling super kind and you can contribute through Cash App, that would be amazing. There's a link in the description section below. So be sure to subscribe for future videos and I'll see you in the next video.